This is Energized, a podcast about simple ways you can improve your energy. I'm Dina, a naturopath, personal trainer and wellness coach with 14 years experience working with a wide range of clients to help improve their health, fitness and overall energy. Hello and welcome to this week's Energized podcast episode. I can't believe it, but this is my 8th episode. If you are just tuning in now, there are 7 episodes for you to catch up on. And if you've been with me from the start, thank you so much. And I hope that you enjoy this week's episode. This week, I'm talking all about emotions and their effects on both our physical health and most importantly, our energy levels. Just my general health disclaimer before I start. While I am a qualified naturopath and personal trainer, I may not be your naturopath or personal trainer. So please note that everything I talk about in this podcast is general in nature. If you would like some individualized advice that is specific to you and your health needs, then please jump on my website, dinasabitz.com and book in for an appointment. So I'm in Sydney. We're still in lockdown. Lockdown brings up a lot of emotions. And in last week's episode, I talked about how I lost my voice and got tonsillitis. And I touched on briefly the idea that I was exploring what was going on for me emotionally at the time, what else I needed, because I really truly believe that both physical and emotional health are strongly intertwined. I don't believe that you can holistically address your physical health without looking at what's going on with your emotions. And I do that all the time with clients in clinic. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I do. But in today's episode, I hope to bring you some simple tips that will help you deal better with your emotions and help you become more calm and less reactive. So let's just first look at what emotions are. Emotions are energy in motion. So they could be the experience of energy moving through your body. So if you can think about 2 simple emotions, being sad and being happy, these are probably 2 easy emotions to start with. If you think of a person who's sad, what do you automatically think of? For me, it's someone who is bent over, their whole body is somewhat restricted, they might be crying or they just look limp. As opposed to imagining someone who looks happy, I think of someone who's standing tall, their chest is open, so the opposite of being constricted. They are walking along looking carefree, like nothing in the world is bothering them. And I think that there are a lot of quotes around that say, always be happy. And it's nice in theory, but in practice, you're actually allowed to feel emotions. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to feel angry. You're allowed to feel frustrated. The issue is when it comes to physical health, that these emotions sit with you for a really long time. So one of the mottos that I try to live my life by is that you can't control what other people do or say. You can only control your reaction to it or your response to it. So I am hearing you ask, well, what if I can't control my response? What if I am constantly feeling reactive to things around me? What if I am constantly feeling anxious about what's to come, especially during lockdown? What if I am constantly feeling, I guess, or full of negative emotions? Well, I have tools to help you with that. And in previous podcast episodes, I've talked about ways to manage your overall mental health. So if I can just review some of those simple tips that include going out for a walk in nature, surrounding yourself with trees, sand, water, anything that is more natural than sitting inside a room with four walls and a computer screen or a phone in front of you. Exercising as well can also help to shift emotions and to help you feel emotionally better and give you some more energy. But one of my favorite modalities in naturopathic medicine are those of flower essences. So I thought I would share today some of my favorite flower essences. So Dr. Edward Bach from the UK developed 38 different flowers that all help to restore peace of mind and happiness. So if you've heard of Rescue Remedy, that is one of his most popular mixes, and it contains 5 essences that help give relief from feelings of stress. So if at the moment you are feeling stressed and overwhelmed, that could be a really great remedy to start taking. You can pick it up at any chemist. According to Anne McIntyre, whose books I love to read, Dr. Bach believed that stress arising from fear, anxiety, panic, anger, intolerance, and impatience put a strain on the individual, depleting general vitality and resistance to disease. So I love using flower essences with clients to help them release fears and worries, resulting in feeling less overwhelmed and stressed and calmer and happier. So I also am a big fan of bush flower essences, and I use a mix of those. But this week, instead of doing a herb of the week, I'm so excited to share some new essences that I've been using myself and with clients in clinic. And these are called Process My Emotions essences, and they are bioenergetic blends of Chinese and Western herbal medicine, homeopathic medicine, and flower essences in there. And I'm so excited because I am running a competition with the Process My Emotions team, Gabrielle and Rhett, over on Instagram. So if you jump on @Dina Savitz, you can enter to win an entire set of these essences. Their essences are made up of calm, harmonize, carefree, relief, love, and peace. And they help nurture our experience of emotions, supporting as needed to heal and restore the flow and balance for everyday life, to keep our feelings as our friend, not our foe. So processing emotions is natural, and the idea behind these essences is that we deserve to feel and can accept that dealing with what comes up in the thick of it all can help us heal. The emotions can help process anger, joy or sadness, worry or overthinking, grief or melancholy, fear, and there's also a peace essence to help process all emotions. So if you jump on over to my Instagram @Dina Savitz, you can read more about these amazing essences and enter the competition to win an entire set of essences. I am now stocking these essences in my clinic. So if you can't wait until the competition is over, then definitely jump on my website, dinasavitz.com, and book in for a consultation or send me a message on Instagram. I can arrange for you to purchase a set. They have been life-changing, especially over the last few weeks. During lockdown, I use them with my kids. I take them myself. They work sometimes within a couple of seconds to help process emotions. And yeah, I'm excited to be running a competition where you can win an entire set. I hope that you have a relaxing, calm week ahead, and I'll be back in your ears next week. Have a beautiful week.